Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly reading for love for November 7th through the 13th, 14th, and I'm being guided to do it in a little bit of a different way. Just going with it as it comes. So I'm focusing on everyone law of attraction. My Etsy shop is closed right now, and I am offering an Angel Celtic Cross special for $22.22. If you send that to my PayPal, I will schedule you your own personal Angel Celtic Cross, which I did it on my November readings for love and for the angels. So if you are interested in that, you can email me at Beachangeltarot and I will schedule your reading for you. As my Etsy shop is closed, I sometimes offer specials. I was doing weekly reading specials, and now I'm doing this Angel Celtic Cross as a special, just for those that are in need of a reading until my Etsy shop reopens. So that is a courtesy that I offer when I am closed. But anyway, I'm going to get started with this week's reading, and it's going to be an opening message from the tarot, and then I'm going to be using the energy oracle, and it's going to be one card for your partner, representing your partner's energy, one card for you, your energies. The third card is going to be your energies together, where you meet, the energies where you combine. The fourth card is going to be the energies where you're not meeting up. There's a discrepancy in your energies. And the fifth card is going to be something coming to the both of you, or something that's going to have an exchange between the both of you soon. So we're going to do it in that way. And hopefully I can remember it, because it just came to me from Spirit and how they wanted me to do it. So opening energies is the tarot. And we're going to get an opening message for you, or for everyone, from the tarot in that way. For this week, I feel it's this one that's sticking out. It is Ace of Cups. So beautiful energies, new beginnings, new emotions. This can also be a need for some cleansing or making sure you're drinking enough water, as a side note, to keep the energies moving. This can also be like, having a darn good cry sometimes. Sometimes we need to get the energies moving. We need to acknowledge and bring up emotion. So I feel like an overspill, an overflow of emotion coming up from that card as well. So one card is going to be your partner. Next card is going to be you. Third card is going to be where you meet energetically. Fourth card is where you're not meeting energetically, or you're not coming together, discrepancy in the energies. And the fifth card is going to be something happening between the two of you. So focusing on that as an energies, what Spirit wants you to know. And remember, I read this a little bit differently. In the way that it could just be something, it could be the number, it could be a color, it could be the message exactly, but we'll see. This card represents your partner, and it's carrying connections. Beautiful. So in regard to your partner, their energy right now is, this. We see 14, which is in the tarot, is the Temperance card, and the Temperance is all about healing. It's about moderation. It's about balance. And your partner right now is feeling like they want to have your back. They want to be there for you. They want to offer you something positive, even though maybe you're not seeing that effect right now. But there's definitely, as I said, new emotions coming up, something new coming up. There's a lot of emotional overflowing coming up here in this Ace of Cups. So your partner is really being shown as, in a pretty good energy, and they're balancing this, their need for being in a caring connection, and how that looks for them, or how they interact with that. So they're busy in those energies. Again, if they're not presenting that to you, they're working through that. They're bringing that temperance, that healing to that energy within their lives. So it's like how they want to interact within that caring connection, and how they want that to look for themselves. So they're really working through those energies. The next one is your energy, representing your energy. And we have Healer of the Ages, which is interesting, because we see the two flames, which right away for me brings up the energy of twin flames. I don't pigeonhole my readings into twin flame readings, because not everyone is in a twin flame relationship. I do see them here. I can't help but see them here. Obviously feels like Jesus energies to me. Feels like a lot of healing. Obviously the Healer of the Ages. So I feel that you're trying to bring a balance. You're trying to bring transformation and change to the energies. You're doing a lot of healing work. And what the energies stand for with the Jesus energies is, of course, he's a great healer, but he's also about the energies of unconditional love. There's 5 and 1 is 6, so there's a change. There's some sort of change you're bringing about, a new beginning of balance and harmony. So you're working energies right now of healing, really connecting to those energies of looking at unconditional love and forgiveness, And you may also be contemplating whether you're in a twin flame relationship or not, because I see those two flames. I simply can't help what I'm seeing on the card. So for anyone that offends, I'm sorry, this reading is not for you. Just go to a different one. So that is what is coming up from the card. So this represents your partner. This represents you in this card. The next one is where you guys meet, the energies that come together for you, and it is the angel of love. And isn't that beautiful? You both come together in the energy of love, which is the energy, right, of the relationship. So you are both connected through love. You both love each other. I mean, there's no question, even though, again, there may be outward displays of it being the opposite, but right now they're showing that there is love between the both of you. This is where you connect. You both deeply love each other. So yeah, very beautiful energies. And there is an angel of love working with you and for you and through you with this new emotion coming up. I just wanted to bring that out and see it again. So very beautiful energies of love where you connect, where you disconnect, where you're not connecting. And it is the door to value. So the disconnect right now in the relationship is, this could be many things. This could be financially. You know, you guys are not on the same level financially, and it can be causing a problem. Even though there's love there, you know, there's healing, there's, you know, wanting that connection, wanting to be there, wanting to have the other person's back, wanting to be supportive, and healing and working through that. I feel both partners are in the healing phase and really looking at working through emotions of the Ace of Cups. I feel this is a general energies for both people. They're both streams here, working through those emotions, bringing them up, filtering through them, healing them, cleansing them. But where you don't connect, and let's go back to this and be clear, you don't connect either on a physical, on a financial level, meaning one maybe has more finances than the other, and there's a disconnect there where it is making the other person feel insecure, or this is just an energy of insecurity and not knowing your worth within the relationship. What do you bring to the table? Sort of what the masculine is kind of working on, like how they're interacting, what can they do to support the feminine? You know, what do they have to give? What do they have to offer? There's something in regards to that. And for each couple, this is going to be different. So like I said, for some, this is going to be true finances issues. For some, this is an energy of self-worth and what you have to bring energetically to the table. But let's just see and be clear on this. There is definitely love on both sides. Something coming soon. Something that you can look for in the relationship. And love that. And it is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So there's communication, you know. And I feel it's the spoken word, of course. It's going to be heard. You can see his horn here. So it's not just connecting energetically and sending those, you know, feelings of love out to the other person through thought. When, you know, you start thinking about them, you can pretty much be sure when this is in the center and where you connect, you can pretty much be sure they're thinking of you and vice versa. And you pop into their mind. It's because you're sending love. It's like, hey, you know, just you're respecting the separation. You're respecting the growth of the other and the time that they need to do what it is that they're doing. But there's going to be real communication, I feel, like a spoken word. You're going to get a phone call, text, something like that. 9, 10, 11, 12. Could be in December. A lot of my last 2 readings for November were speaking of December or over the next 3 months. There's going to be an ending to a problem with communication, okay? Because they're 3 and the 9. So it's either in December or over the next 3 months for a lot that are watching. That communication will come in. This love will come out. It can't help but overflow. Everything's being cleansed and filtered with the Ace of Cups coming up here. I feel the new year. This also represents new year for me as well, especially right now in the time frame we're in. There's going to be a big change. This is definitely an energy where that needs looked at and worked on both sides. You know, about finances. There's a big discrepancy about finances and or self-worth, or maybe for some both. But it's affecting the relationship. It's affecting that. So there is going to be communication. Undercurrent for this week is the Goddess of the Moon, which I love this card because for me it represents Goddess Yemaya. And it represents a lot of spirituality, and it also represents our intuition and connection to the cycles, the ebb and the flow, sort of like what I was saying about, you know, working through these energies, filtering them out and allowing the space, being in the energy of allowing of what's occurring, the natural rhythms, the ebb and the flows of relationships, the ins and the outs, and being okay with that and being in that center of love regardless, as we saw here in this center card of love, because this is truly what it's all about, the angel of love and where we connect. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this reading for the week, and I will be back with an angel reading, I do believe, for the week. I'm trying to keep caught up. If you'd like to catch that special for my Angelic Celtic Cross, you can send me an email, and I will be glad to do that reading for you. Angel blessings, oceans of love.